Hello everybody and welcome back to this war of mine against all odds. Today we have come back to the tight bond challenge, which in essence is the Katia and Roman run. However, if you lose one of the characters, you lose both of them, and you've got all the added difficulties of against all odds. Last time out, we just about finished the It's Getting Colder one. We survived, we did all right, and I'm hoping to build on that confidence to try and do something amazing here. We will see. How are we doing? We've got sick and we've got very hungry. That's not the end of the world. Good. We're going to run around and we're going to start grabbing everything we can. Okay, so my plan here is to be a bit more sensible with who I'm sending out. There's no real reason to send out Roman because he is just a much better guard than Katia, and Katia has got a bigger backpack. So it kind of just makes sense to keep them. And we've already got some food, which is brilliant. Because what that means is if I wait for tomorrow to do that, then Katia can have that tomorrow. We've even got some more stuff here. This is all going quite well so far. Let's drag through that. You can head upstairs, Roman, I believe. Actually, no, you can head down here. I want to make a shovel as quickly as possible. A shovel early on is kind of a vital piece of equipment in this run because of everything that you're going to get. Oh, do we have enough? Perfect timing. We've got more food. We're getting all right food all right in the start of this. Good. We'll make the metal workshop, which is good, and just put it as next to... I don't know. I don't like this layout of this place because it's just not... doesn't let you put anything quite next to everything. Anyway, how are you guys all doing anyway? This is the first time I've recorded in a little while, actually. But that's mainly because of exams and stuff. I'm still not past my exams, but this was one of the ones that I have done a bit later. So, yeah. So I've been seeing a few bits and pieces from the previous challenges and whatnot. Let's grab the book. Oh, come on. Roman, nope. It's very important that you do this. We should also think about where we can unlock. Is there anywhere important to unlock immediately? I don't know. This is the wrong side. Come on. You can go sit down here. You can go at least this point. Come on, Katia. You're very hungry, but I still don't think I should actually feed you yet. If I feed her tomorrow, then that means she will still be hungry on day 3, which is the day I normally feed Roman for being hungry, and then she's just in line with everyone else. So that's kind of the plan I've got, is to not feed her today, to feed her tomorrow. We've got Roman on guard, and there's a whole load of good things. Try and get as many materials as I can early doors, because that means I can then defend this. The one time that I think I would send out Roman over Katia is if I get the opportunity to get a gun. So if I can get to the supermarket and sort that out, then that would be big, and genuinely would be amazing for me. Just because that would, it would take me to a level where I can actually defend the house without having to worry about sending Roman out ever again. If I can get a gun and the barricades up, we're done, pretty much. You broke the lockpick, that's fine. Then we're going to get into the point of view of ready to dig through a lot of stuff. Could also do with a bed, I suppose, but a bed is going to be a difficult thing to maybe have enough for. I know I need to get a few more materials, but tonight is going to be a mainly materials-focused thing, because we've got most of the food we need. Maybe some meds is important as well. There we go. You can start there. Then you can go here. How much stuff do we still have? We may have enough to make a few more lockpicks as well. That could be quite a vital thing to have. If I can get some meds straight away, then that would also be very helpful for Roman, because I don't want him to stay sick. Being able to fight away sickness would be very big for me. That's fine, Roman. Can you now go see here if you can get some lockpicks? You can. Perfect. 3 of them is actually vital. I don't think we may not get through everywhere today, but I think we have done a pretty good job in actually getting around this place. And the food has actually made me feel very... Come on, Roman. I know you're sick, but on day 1, you don't really have the time to go sit down and relax. Did I actually click away? No, I didn't mean to. You can run and do this one. This is the place I'm most likely to find some meds, I think, up in the bathroom. But I don't think that is necessarily the case. I do think a lockbox would be an interesting thing to find. Something that would mean that it's a lockbox item where you can place items in it at the home, and those items are safe, as in the raiders have to take a bit more effort. Maybe a top level one can get it, but it is still... I mean, bandages, that's useful, but still. You can dig through that one. Katia, you can come downstairs. Or should I just wait here? If I wait here and then we can start to do bits and pieces in turn. These 2 down here are also important to get at, but they require a lot more effort. Kind of just waiting, doing what we need to do. It's all very fine. Oh, come on. Yeah, you're going to go and sit down, but you don't really need to. I know that you're sick, and I know that that's not a good thing, and I know that I want to avoid you getting more sick, but right now, That's not really the thing that's going to help me. We need to find you some meds is the most important thing. I don't think we're going to have time to do everything today, because that's one thing with this mod pack that I always don't really pay attention for, is the fact that everything does take a little bit longer. Okay, those are kind of annoying, but fine. You can head downstairs now, Roman, which is very nice. Good, and we can go into this way, and we can see how it all goes. Once this one's done, you can start there, try and get to that one, and then the final one will be over here. Because if I have an opportunity to get him some meds, then that would be very, very good on day one. But otherwise, we are kind of making do. Good. We also need to focus our efforts on trying to get, what's it called? Single part. That's annoying. When you spend lots of effort and time to get to some places and they just don't give you anything of use. Okay. We need to focus our efforts on the upgrade for this. How much do we need for upgrading this regular workbench? Because that's a thing to aim for, because then we can start to think about other bits and pieces. The upgrade here requires 14 and 4. That's good, actually. We need lots of other bits and pieces, to be honest. We're definitely not going to have time now, unless we're very, very quick and very, very lucky. Come on, 7:30. Be 7:40 by the time you start. 7:50 even by the time you get into this. Yeah, no, that's too long. End the day. You're not even going to get there. Fine. Where have we got available to us? Music Club is good. Music Club is very good. The Shelled Cottage, though, is vital, I think, for the picking up of parts. We're going to scavenge, we're going to guard. We have to go here. We're going to take with us this and these, because of course we are. We want to pick up a lot of parts, a lot of components, a lot of wood. That's kind of it. The vibe. We've got enough wood for the first thing, but we just need more wood in general. More parts, more everything is very good. And the Shelled Cottage is one of those that just is very easy for me to get a lot of stuff from, so I don't need to worry too much. I can come back here for the first 2 nights, I think, and get most of what I need from this location. There's also some food, I think. I need to get some parts, really, to start doing a few other bits and pieces. Don't know if there's food in here, I'll grab it. There is some, and there's a lot of water. I don't need that much wood, I think. We need to get some meds, which I think are normally under the bed. And then we're going to start smashing through all the places we need to smash through. I'll take those, just because getting at least away from sick to slightly sick would be a very big boost. I think I may have brought too many, lockpicks, but that's fine. We can make do with the amount we've got and kind of get from there. Obviously, I could have fed her today, but then I would have been wasting food in the long run, because it then gets complicated. Whereas if I feed her tomorrow, she goes back to hungry by day 3, and then we go to keep her and Roman on the same kind of style. I mean, having an extra day here means that we don't really need to get the oven until day 3. That's fine. I kind of want that. I feel like this is a good section now. A good stuff in my bag, but I want to use my time to... yeah. We need to use up my tools while I'm here the first time, so I don't need to worry about anything else the next time. Means I can come here with an empty inventory and just grab items tomorrow. In a relatively quick opening salvo in this game. The shovel's doing okay. Lots of lockpicks. Lots of full things. 16 components I think is enough. An upgrade there would be fine. I'm a bit worried about sleep. Getting a bed would be nice, but I also know I need to get the barricades up and running like almost straight away. That's almost the most important thing, but we will see. Maybe I'll get some better meds down here, because that's something I would switch out for if I can get better meds. Well done, Katia. If we can get some trader, the trader man also coming could be very, very big, especially if I get enough good items here to trade. Nice, you broke the lockpick, that's kind of what we expected. I mean, I'll take that as another one of those, which is good. There is some stuff here that is useful for us. Then finally, I've got to do the lockpick up here, I think. And then, is there any other thing that can stack? I mean, if I found any more food, I could get into it, but I don't think there's any other food here. I think it's just the food in the fridge. Good, let's get into here. And then I think I'll make a run for it. And that'll be day 1. Nice. Just do a quick check. My brain's just playing tricks on me. I think it's not here. This particular pile was reminding me of one at the pharmacy. And I know that the pharmacy is one of those insane places that can just have things all over the place. So good, well done, Katia. You can actually eat tomorrow, which is a good thing for you. And we can move on from there. I'm trying to remember when the raids start here, in essence. Because we're going to have lots of tiredness today, which is not good, but it's not the end of the world. We were raided. We managed to defend ourselves. That's good. You're hungry, sick, and tired. That is good. You can go and have some meds. You need to go and eat something. At least they're still moving relatively freely, which is very, very good. We've got the 2 things down here to work on. Actually, no, Roman. Before you do that, let's have a look at what's downstairs. Because if I can get you proper meds, then that could be very, very big. If I look at our stuff, we've got 11 and 17. 11 and 17 here is... We'd have 3 and 4 left. How much do we need for a bed? Like, double. I mean, I could get a bed up and running now, because then at least one of them is getting some rest. You know what? Let's get the bed up and running now. Let's start being sensible. I think the bed to get rid of the illnesses and the hunger and the tiredness is very big. Because if Roman can sleep tonight, obviously we were raided yesterday, so there's a smaller chance. Oh, that was a pointless one. There's a smaller chance that we'll get raided tonight. I mean, if the guy comes, then great. If the trader comes, Franco, then we're doing amazing things. But in the other situations, what am I thinking? I think we're not going to get raided tonight. Tonight is our best option for not being raided. And so I'm going to let Roman sleep tonight. So I'm going to let Katia sleep now. And then tomorrow we're going to want to pick up more parts from the place. So we need to then work out how much we need. Because we're going to need to get enough for the oven and enough for the upgrade, I think, is the main things. Because then by day 3 and day 4, we can kind of move on to a better step forwards in terms of building some defenses and that point onwards. I mean, there was one run where I was doing really, really well in here, and I even had like heaters and things, but it was just one of them died overnight in cold, and then that just ended it for me. You know what, I'm actually just going to save it. I know that I could get into there now, but I think I'm going to leave it. Once this is done, dug through, well done, Roman. You should go and get some meds, because then hopefully you can start to feel better tomorrow. It's 13 degrees, which I don't think is cold enough for any real problems, but it could be a problem for other bits and pieces. There's no, like, duvet, which is what surprises me. If we could get some blankets, then that would be great to make this feel a bit better. Because, yeah, tomorrow we can then start to do a whole load of good things. It could be an upgrade, actually, that's sensible to do. Let's have a quick look. So we've made a bed. If I was to get... How far away am I here? I am 4 and 3. So that's easy to get. And then here, I'd need all of the materials for this, which is 11 and 5. So I think if I was just to do one line of components, one line of wood, I should be able to get most of what we need. And there is the supermarket, which we have no idea what to expect. I'm going to let you sleep tonight. The park is also available, which is good. I don't need to take anything with me. We're going to scavenge. Just get all of the parts we can. But I do think that there is some definite abilities to get an upgraded oven as well. Could be very, very strong. I mean, that is a good opening for me. Nice. Let's burst into this section. I never checked this pile. Is there a whole load of parts here? No, just sugar. I mean, if I was going to do some actual stuff for sugar, then great. That would be very helpful. But for now, we're focusing on a lot of other things. I just want components and wood, really, today. I'll take that. I think that's good. I was about to say, because once I've upgraded, we can put ourselves in a position of... what was I going to say? With an upgraded workbench, we can start to build defenses, which is good. I do that. I'm debating, like, feeding it a bit more that way, so then I can start to build up my wood reserves. Because I just need a lot of wood to build my opening items. I don't know, really. Maybe getting some more parts would be sensible as well. My head's a bit all over the place. There's lots and lots of stuff here. Worth coming back to here, like, multiple times. But I don't know where to find it all. Yeah, there's some more parts here, which could be very helpful in a bits to come. But for now, you're heading home, Katia. I'll do one more episode today to make it a 3-day episode, but then we will move on to see where we can go from there. Very, very nice. This should be fine. Honestly, should be fine. Day 3. Lovely. I just don't know. Where we raided, Roman is feeling much better, and they stole one bit of food. That is fine. You're slightly wounded, though. That is irritating, because of course we never get anything nice, do we? Okay, we've definitely got the stuff we need to do that, which is important. That upgrade is very, very good. Besides that, you're just hungry and tired. I think I may let you sleep. Come on. Roman, I know you're not feeling great, but we need to get you running. It's possible that we get the trader today, and we've got some good stuff to trade. That is the thing, is I'm kind of focusing on the fact that we do have some stuff to trade. Upgrading this is big, and then getting the oven is good. If the trader comes, we may be able to get the stuff for an upgraded oven, just because it will save us a lot of effort. We then need to start thinking about heaters. Once this is all up and running, there's just so much to build in the early stages. And it's not a question of being kind of like cautious. You just need to fill your inventory up with things that you can get lots of wood and components for. Either the wood and components that are there, or items that you can trade for goods and components. Goods and wood and components. What am I talking? I feel like I'm talking like Gollum when I say that. Components is because it's the Hobbits. That's something I've not watched in ages, is Lord of the Rings. It's such a good show. Good film series, but it's one of those that I just always feel like what's it called? What am I doing? Back. Almost did a stupid there. That's what I need. The crude stove. Did I almost do a stupid? No, that is the right thing to have built. For a second there, I thought I was building a heater for some reason. Anyway, no, Lord of the Rings. I remember playing all of the games when they came out as well. The like Fellowship of the Ring, which I always felt was a bit more RPG style, and then you had like the Two Towers, which was very what's the word? It's very linear and very level based. Same way with the Harry Potter games. Like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7 were all very, very open world. This is great. All of this sort of stuff. But for some reason in episode 4. They decided to do, like, completely level-based, which was nowhere near as good. Like, I don't know. My childhood was playing, especially numbers 2 and 3. Chamber of Secrets and Prisoner of Azkaban were the 2 games that I played a lot of when I was a kid. But yeah, for the Lord of the Rings ones, they always seemed a bit peculiar in how they decided to do that. How much upgrade are we? We're still far away from that. So, we just need to get 2 wood. Let's use our wood books. You know what? Let's burn a couple of books. That's what we're going to do today to get some food. No, keep going. I'm just wanting to see if she's about to be awakened. Because we could really do with getting enough for everyone to get some sleep during the day. Because if I can get a second bed, then they can both sleep during the day. And then at night, we'll have the ability to do a lot of stuff. Good, you can start by doing that one. Could do with getting some veg then, but I don't know how it's going to work. Good, you're not longer tired, which is good. We don't need food, you're about to eat. Calm down. It's literally about to be food on the stove for you. The question is, do I get Roman just to have these 2? I don't really have any weapon parts. I think I'm going to go back to this thing, pick up some weapon parts as well. Because if I can get a knife, I am better at doing a lot of maybe getting the supermarket, because the supermarket is good in general, and maybe I'll do the supermarket today, being the one time that Roman goes out. I think is the best place to go. I don't think he's going to have enough time to sleep, but I think the supermarket is the place to go, because we could get some stuff. Though I don't. Maybe the shovel is enough. I don't know. I think it's actually worth. No, we'll do that one more time. We're going to go to the shelled cottage today, try and get some weapon parts in order to make a knife, and then send Roman to the supermarket on day 2. We also have the music club, which often has a few good items in it. So good, we want more components, more parts, and this time some more weapon parts as well. There were some weapon parts around and about here, so it's not as if I'm being an insane person wanting this stuff. I'm about to say, nothing in the fridge that I was stupid enough to miss, right? Yeah, no. No, I don't want that. I'll pick the wood up, though. Good. Nice. I know there are some good items to trade, so maybe that's something to do. And then I can kind of build myself up from there. Nice. We want the weapon parts. We want some wood. That's good. I also want some components, but I think that's more likely to be upstairs. I was about to say, this is where I'm going to pick up the remaining components, I think. Yep, both of those and a little bit more wood. In fact, do that. I was about to say, the more wood I can get, the better I can barricade up the defenses before Roman gets back. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then let's pick up some more bits and pieces like this. Good, very good, very good, very good. That's nice. Do I take that? You know what, for 1 wood, we'll take those 2 parts, because I think we may need to start going other places soon. Well done, Katia, and thank you all for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Ta-ra.